It's time for Lolly and Sweets.
Toy review with Lolly and Sweets for Wreck-It Ralph Gets a Pet.
Hi, Lolly and Sweets!
Hi!
It's so great to see you guys today!
Yay!
Now, guys, I am so excited because, as you can see, we have the cast of our Wreck-It Ralph Gets a Pet episode.
Wow!
Guys, I am so excited because we have the cast of our Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet here with us today. We have the cast of our Secret Life of Pets 2 here with us today. And last but not least, we have the cast of our Littlest Pet Shop with Blythe here with us today. Guys, I am so excited, and as you can see, we have a lot of awesome toys to get to know today. So let's get started.
Yay!
I am so excited because here we have the gang from our Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet. Guys, these are some of the coolest characters, and it was just so much fun to have them on this episode. Now, first off, of course, we gotta talk about Vanellope over here. Now, look how beautiful and amazing Vanellope looks. She has all this beautiful candy in her hair. She's got this licorice cord tying up her hair. She's even got this adorable little gummy bear in there. She is just adorable with her peppermint stockings. She's so cute. Now her legs move, I mean a little limited because of the chocolate skirt, but they do move in and out and a little bit up and down over here, and her arms move up and down and all the way around. And her head moves from left to right, which, as you guys know, I love it when we get a figure that you can animate and come to life. And here we have her bestie, Ralph. The two of them are inseparable. They just adore each other. And look how amazing he is. So his head goes from left to right, and his arms go up and down and all around. Now, the one other thing I loved about his movement is that his arms also go up and down like this, so kind of give it that shrug that like, oh, I don't know, you know, Ralph has this like easygoing nature where everything is just, I don't know. So I absolutely love that his arms could do that. His legs also go up and down, so you can make him sit or stand. Guys, these are so, I mean, they look exactly like the characters in the movie. They are just amazing. Now, I want to talk about some of these sets. Like here we have Calhoun. And now Calhoun over here, she is posable. Her knees don't move, but her legs do go up and down and in and out, and so do her arms and her head turn. I mean, look how cool she is. She's got this outfit on. She is ready to go to war to fight those big bugs that are going to attack everybody. She is just the epitome of cool. I just love Calhoun over here. And of course, Fix-It Felix, her beau. That's the one thing I did want to say. She's a little harder to stand, so you gotta find always the right angle for her. See, there she goes, she's standing. Now, Fix-It Felix looks just like his little character. His little happy-go-lucky smile, his gold hammer. He's ready to fix anything that Ralph wrecks. So he just looks so cool. His legs also do go up and down, so you can sit him, and his arms go slightly up and down. He's a little stiffer, but they do move, and so does his head. Now, what I was going to mention before is that these characters all came with a bonus character with their sets. You get these internet buddies over here. Now, what's cool about them, there's a few different ones. I just want to show you all the different ones. Everybody comes with one of these, which is a bonus when you are recreating. Oh, where's their little chat bubble? Let's put that right over here. When you are recreating scenes from the movie and having fun in your happy place, it's always fun to have different options and different scenarios that you can play out with all these awesome characters. And I just want to talk a little bit about these internet characters over here. So the cool part about them, they come with these little chat bubbles over their head. Oh no, he's got a broken heart. We don't want him to be heartbroken. Let's give him a thumbs up. So right over here, you can take off his hair. And the cool part about this is that once you take off his hair, you can change the look on his face. So the bottoms of these faces come with different mouths, expressions, and so do the top. So you have so many different combos that you can create with all of these internet characters, which is just super cool. And then you pop his hair back in, and now you have a different look. So these sets were super cool because you get a bonus character. Now guys, I want to talk about all of the rest of the characters before I get into this amazing car. Okay, now when you're thinking about 80s retro video games, you are definitely thinking about Street Fighter over here. This was just one of the coolest games. These characters are from Funko Savage World, the Street Fighter edition. Now here we have Chun-Li. Guys, look how cool Chun-Li is. Her outfit is cool. Her hair is just beautiful. She's beautiful, and she is just the epitome of cool. You know, she is ready to for business. You do not want to mess with Chun-Li. Now, her legs are posable. They go up and down and also around. So she's going to give you a roundhouse. She can do that. She can also punch. See, her fists are balled up, so she's like ready to fight and defend herself. She is just super cool and just beautiful. Now, next up, let's see if we can stand her up. She's also a little bit hard to stand, so sometimes you just gotta be a little more gentle when you pick her up and stand her up. Now here we have Ryu. Now Ryu looks like the Hulk. I mean, look at all of these muscles. You do not want to mess with him either. His leg also goes all the way around, so he's giving the knee to somebody or a kick. He can totally do that. His arms are also ready to punch. They're not as they don't move as easily, but they do move. And his head also moves from left to right. I mean, guys, these look just like the Street Fighter characters. And I mean, they're super cool. Now here we have our Pac-Man gang. Now the vintage Pac-Man toys were more like Miss Pac-Man over here. She is a little harder to find, but when I saw her, I was like, how perfect is she? She's got her hands on her hips. She is saying, do not mess with me, ghost. I will eat you up. Chomp, 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 chomp. She is just so beautiful, so cool looking, and so sassy. That is Miss Pac-Man. Now, she keeps falling over here. Let's just pick her up and put her right over there. Okay. Now, these Pac-Man characters over here are part of the Pac-Man Ghostly Adventures. This is the Kinect's Pac-Man 2 figures. Now, I went with these because the great part about them is that they are posable. See, the arms move, the legs move, and guys, his mouth goes open and shut. I mean, how cool is that? He is ready to chomp on some ghosts. Oops, oh no, let's pop his arm back in. But see, that's what's cool about him, is that they do have removable, posable parts. And his mouth opens and closes. I mean, how cool is Pac-Man? You also have his buddy over here, Spiral, and the Ghostly Gang. These guys are just super cool and look just like the characters in the show. Now next up here, let's talk about, Mario and Luigi. When we're talking about 80s video games, we're talking about Donkey Kong, Super Mario Brothers. These guys are just super cool. Now they are also posable. I mean, Luigi's got his arm open like this because he's like, I'm Luigi, yeah. And his head moves from left to right. His legs are not posable. Mario's head also moves from left to right, and his arms go up and down. He is ready for business because he is Mario. He's got to get things done. So these guys were just awesome to have on this episode as well. Oh, here we have Sonic. Now Sonic is not posable. His head does move from left to right, which is very cool still, but his body does not. His arms and his legs don't move. He's just stuck in this position because you know what? He is also ready to get to work over here. So, but look at the colors on him. He is just so bright and vibrant. You turn him around. I mean, he just looks great. So, you know, I love Sonic. So, last but not least, I want to talk about Q*bert over here. Now, Q*bert is very hard to find. The Q*berts I did find online were a lot bigger, which was not what I was looking for the scale of what we were working on. So I made Q*bert myself. That's right. Guys, if you are missing a piece or a toy that you just have to have when you are creating in your happy place and in your world, just make it. All I did was sculpt him, bake him in the oven, and gloss him over. When you're buying this molding clay, it even comes in different colors. It's called Sculpty. So you guys can totally do that on your own and make your own toys, your own props. You know, I just love that when you can do something like that. Now, next up, I want to talk about this amazing car. Okay, now Lolly and Sweets and boys and girls, here we have Disney's Ralph Breaks the Internet vehicle with Vanellope. Guys, you can recreate so many cool scenes from the movie with this amazing slaughter race car. This is Shank's iconic car. This car is just the epitome of cool. The color is amazing with these like fire streaks going through it over here on the hood and on the side of the car. The wheels and tires move, as you can see. Now guys, I just want to show you how cool this is. When you hit the horn, it actually makes a horn sound. See, it makes... I'm just gonna do one more. So that's her. She's racing. She's taking off. She is in action. With this car, you do get Vanellope. She's got these cool sunglasses on that are not removable. And, you know, she's strapped in with her seatbelt, which you can take her in and out. I just want to have her ready for what we are about to do in just a second. Now, I just wanted to show you another really cool thing about this car. When you slide back the trunk over here, all right, we're gonna lift up these missiles here. Let me see, we need both hands. Let's put her over here. Okay. Let's see. Here, let's remove this. All right, we go slide that back, and we bring back up the missiles. Are you guys ready, Lolly and Sweets?
Yay!
Look at what is about to happen. I'm gonna do it from the side so you guys can get a good look. They've got these little buttons over here, and when you push on these buttons,
Ooh.
the missile launches. Guys, how cool is that? Now, this one doesn't launch as great for some reason as the one on the left side. You see, it kind of just gets stuck here. But that's okay. We're going to put it in this one, and we are going to launch the second missile. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Woo! That was amazing! Okay, now last but not least, this car does one more cool thing. Yes, I know you guys are thinking, one more cool thing. Yep. When you hit this button on the hood of the car, if Vanellope needs to make a quick escape, she is out of the car. She has escaped. I mean, how cool is that? There is so much fun to be had with this super cool car, and I mean, of course we had to have it on a Wreck-It Ralph episode. All right, Lolly and Sweets, now next up, we are going to meet all the amazing characters from our Secret Life of Pets 2 part.
Wow!
Okay, Lolly and Sweets, now I am a huge Secret Life of Pets fan, so I was just excited when we got almost the entire gang over here. Now, I just want to talk about something really quick. Now, these were the characters that we used for our Wreck-It Ralph Gets a Pet episode. Now, we went with these smaller figures because they were a better size fit with these apartments over here. Now, I just want to point out that if you want something a little larger, you can definitely find them. almost all the figures come in a larger size. And we actually did use just one of the larger size Secret Life of Pet figures for Snowball over here. And the reason why is because I just had to have that look on his face with the "don't mess with me" look. Now what's great about these larger figures is that their heads move. So if you're animating or anything like that, it really just makes them pop and really come to life. But you know, like I said, it's amazing. You can get a lot of different sizes. See, even her head, Gidget's head moves from left to right. Even Chloe, right over here, just want to show you. She's like, you are not getting my cat treats. See? So that's pretty cool. Even little Sweet Pea's head moves. See? So I love that you can get different sizes for the Secret Life of Pets series. Now let's talk about these Secret Life of Pets that we figures that we did use for our Wreck-It Ralph Gets a Pet episode. Now, what's great about these guys, even though they're not posable, they look just like the characters as well. And like I said, even though they're cake toppers, I mean, look how amazing the detail is on these little guys. And it's a great way to get the series because some of the smaller guys, like our flushed pets the flush pets didn't come in this larger size. I think only Ripper came in a larger size. So it's a great way, if you can't find all of them, to get the entire set. So let's talk about over here. So like I mentioned earlier, for Snowball over here, we use different looks because you know what? Snowball is just so expressive. He lets you know what he's feeling. We had his cute little superhero outfit, and we had this crying and upset one. Now, I will say not all of them were cupcake toppers. Now, this guy actually came with our Secret Life of Pets mini Pets apartment over here. And he came with actually a small Max and a small Gidget. You see, as you see right here. The only reason why we went with these is because Gidget's carrying a basket and she just was a little bit bigger. So you see, there's always different sizes, and I like to collect different sizes because you never know how you're gonna use them. And here Max is sitting down. So these three actually came with the apartment set over here. Now I just want to talk about this amazing apartment set. Now the reason why I love this apartment set is because it is stackable. So I only used the sewer over here for our episode, but you know, if you wanted to use all three, you can totally do that. You can take them apart, stack them however you like. So this set is super, super cool. It's also made of a hard plastic as opposed to this apartment set that's made out of cardboard. Now this set over here was really cool. This is part of the Secret Life of Pets with Shrinky Dinks. It came with these little tiny Shrinky Dinks, but I thought, oh my gosh, if we're going to do a Secret Life of Pets episode, we have to have the apartment. Everybody had to have their own space. And I mean, look, even though it's cardboard, I mean, look how amazing this apartment building looks. It looks just like the apartment building in the movie. It is just super cool. And, you know, we have our cute little puppies. You know, we have our staple characters. We have Mel and Gidget and Max and Chloe and Buddy and Duke. We got all of them in the episode. And then we also had our new character over here. We have Daisy, and we have Tiny over here. And then we have Tiberius, which was from our first episode, and then our flushed away pets with Dragon, Ripper, Derek, and Tattoo. Now I want to talk about Sweet Pea over here. And I know you guys are probably wondering, whoa, where did you get this cage? Now what's great about looking for stuff is that, and using small characters, is that you can always go to like dollhouse sets and accessories, and you will find a really great sizes for any scale that you're working with. So this little cage was just perfect for Sweet Pea over here. And I also want to talk about, you guys probably, when you see the episode, you'll see there was a lot of amazing accessories. Some of the accessories I made myself. See the scratch post over here, there's this molding clay, and I just molded it, baked it in the oven, and put some twine around it with a little fluffy ball over here, and made a scratch post. And then some of the food and litter, some of these I got on eBay. Some of the things I made myself. And that's something that you can always do. This tiny little fancy feast I made myself with some of the props from other sets. So you can always either make them yourself, order them, whatever it is that you need in your happy place. You know, when you're creating something, just make it. If you don't have it, just make it. I also made this little tiny busy bee here. Max's little busy bee, which you know he cannot leave home without his busy bee. So guys, you know, this was just so much fun. And last but not least, which actually, let's talk about Shaggy over here. Now, this is part of Scooby-Doo, and I was like, you know, we need a cool little hipster that's dog walking. I'm like, who better than Shaggy? His arms are superposable, and so are his knees and his legs and his head. You know, he is just super amazing and super cool. Now, I did want to talk about one more thing. Now, our little fishbowl over here, some of you guys will be wondering when you see the episode, how did I make this little tiny fish move in his bowl? And I just want to give you a quick little secret over here. I put hair gel in here. I put hair gel, and with a small little stick, I just moved him around. So there's so many cool things that you can do on your own to make your sets and your playtime come to life. Woo! Okay, Lolly Sweets and boys and girls, I am so excited because here we have our little pets from our littlest pet shop. We also have Blythe with us. Guys, these sets are just adorable. These little pets are just amazing. Guys, if you have ever dreamed of having a pet that obviously you really can't have, like a giraffe, for instance, or a gorilla, or a seahorse over here, you can have that when you are playing with your littlest pet shop. Guys, these little characters are just beautiful. They come with all this beautiful glitter and beautiful colors. Their little eyes are just so sweet. Guys, this is just adorable. This is what I love so much from the littlest pet shop world. No matter what animal you have dreamed of having, you can have when you have these pets. Guys, you have a little baby hippo over here. I mean, how adorable is this baby hippo? It's this beautiful purple and blue and this beautiful little face. Guys, these are just so adorable. The other thing about the littlest pet shop is that they have different sizes as well. You can go from so teeny tiny, teeny weeny. I mean, look at this little kitty and this little fish. Guys, look how cute that is. I'm going to try to get a little closer in here so we can get a good look at this adorable little fish and this adorable little kitty. Guys, look how cute they are. They're so detailed. Even when they're tiny, they are just so detailed. Look at these little faces, how adorable they are. It's got this little tiny fin. I mean, and this little kitty, look, he's got this tiny little tail. I mean, guys, there's so many cute things that you can get with the littlest pet shop. So many adorable little pets. Now, guys, let's talk about Blythe over here. Now, Blythe is a little hard to get. And you know what you need, for me anyways, if you're playing in your littlest pet shop world and you want to have a caretaker, you know, you gotta have Blythe. She was hard to find, but I just had to have her. She comes with this stand over here. And look how beautiful she is. She's got these beautiful ringlets. Look at her eyes. Even her little eyelashes are made of real doll hair over here. Her outfit is just beautiful. She also has removable shoes, so you can take her shoes on and off. I mean, she is just beautiful. You can still find her. She comes in sets, little pet shop pets, you know, with other animals as well. So it's definitely worth taking a look for her. You can still find her. But I just had to have her if we are doing a littlest pet shop episode, you know, having them in this Wreck-It Ralph Gets a Pet episode. Now, guys, like I mentioned, these pets all come in different sizes, different colors. I mean, you can even find a little bear over here. You have a dolphin. Guys, the Littlest Pet Shop, whatever you have in your imagination, you can definitely have it come to life. Now, I want to talk about some of these sets that you can get with the Littlest Pet Shop. Now, here we have this adorable hamster wheel. So I used it for this episode with a little bear because why not? A little bear can totally be on a hamster wheel. So it's an actual moving hamster wheel. You can have him play inside, going in and out of this tube. This is just adorable, which adds just so much more fun to your playtime. Now I want to open up these sets. I'm just going to move some of these adorable little pets aside so we can look inside of these sets. Okay, Lolly Sweets and boys and girls, so here we have the Littlest Pet Shop Pet Apartment playset. Now look how beautiful and colorful this playset is. It is amazing. This playset fits up to 30 pets. I mean, it is just so beautiful. You have here even a little bird swing. You have a little fish tank over here. You can put a fish or turtles or whatever it is that you want in here. And it also came with this adorable little shell. And when you open it up, we have our cute little fishy in here. Also, in this episode, we also animated this little fish. We did the same thing. We put some hair gel in there and made our little fishy swim around. Definitely make sure to catch that on our Wreck-It Ralph Gets a Pet episode. Now, this little pet shop is so cute. You have here, over here, a hidden drawer. It was not really so hidden, but you can pull it in and out and put your little pet in here so you can showcase your little pet. And it's got all these adorable little windows. Because you get so many different sizes of your littlest pets, there's different windows for all the different sizes. Guys, this is just absolutely beautiful. And the great part is that you can fold it up and take it with you on the go. See, it even comes with this little handle over here. Now, when you open it up over here, you have all these different compartments. You have these little stairs over here. You have little doors that open and close. This set is just beautiful. And like I mentioned, you can fit up to 30 animals in here. I mean, and there's so many to collect, you guys. There's hundreds of pets and many ways to collect pets. There is special collection, rare pets, hidden pets, and just so much more. Now, this set over here is not one of our newer. This set you can still find. This one is a little harder to find, but we had to have it for this episode because look how beautiful and how colorful this set is. It also has the Littlest Pet Shop sign here on the top, which we needed a sign at, so we know where we're going. So, I mean, it is just cool. It has a little door over here, and when you open it up, there is so much fun to be had with this set. It's got different little levels. You can even put birds or gorillas to sit on this, and it's decorated. It looks like a little pet shop in here, little bath area. I mean, this set is just beautiful, and I was just so excited to have all of these amazing toys and sets on our Wreck-It Ralph Gets a Pet episode. All right, Lion Sweets and boys and girls, it was so awesome hanging out with all of you guys today and so much fun getting to know all of these amazing toys and sets. If you have not checked out our Wreck-It Ralph Gets a Pet episode, we will leave a link below. And if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. Now, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so you can get an update to all of these fun shows that we are putting up every week. All right, Lion Sweets and boys and girls, I cannot wait to see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye!